Jesus, it's packed.
Yeah, go down the back there, so. Welcome to the Shnug with Richie and Lavin. Hello, and welcome. This is a phone call from my mother.
You gonna take it?
Hello, what do you want? I'm fine, yeah, I'm just recording the podcast here now.
No, you go ahead, Dan. I'll talk to you
Are
later.
you sure you're on live now? Do you want to say anything hello to the people?
No, you put me on the spot.
Don't worry about it. All right,
Yeah,
I'll talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
So you got your mum on the cast, didn't
Yeah,
you?
that was very cruel. Anyway, hello, and welcome to the Shnug Podacst. My name is Richard Locke.
I'm Lavin. How you doing?
And this is a Snugcast, a podcast from the west coast of Ireland, where we generally interview interesting folk from all walks of life and see the crack and what they're up to and their side hustles and their passions and their whatever they're up to at the minute. But today it'll change to usual scheduling due to being the last episode of the first season.
Last episode, we're just gonna talk shite.
Yeah. Hooray for us.
So
we made it to the end.
How many? What is this? Number 13?
This is 12.
This is 12. Okay. Yeah.
So
Lucky
yeah.
number 12. Yeah. So we had a good weekend.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Are
Don't
you
talk to me.
Are you feeling? You're feeling better now?
Yeah. I was only probably the good weekend was my stag down in Dingle. Yeah, I was only back to normal, I'd say, yesterday.
Really? Wow.
Today being Thursday. Yourself?
I mean, I was grand. I went out Monday night, like.
Fuck off. Where did you go out Monday night?
Tully's, yeah. No, what was I doing? I had a meet up. I had a meet up with someone for something, and it just turned into a few pints, like, you know.
That sounds shady.
Oh wait, no. I was doing a what was it? I can never remember anything these days. I'm doing a like a logo for somebody, and
How we catch?
well, that's the cat. Cat got in the fucking room
Yeah.
with the door open, but that's all right. I'm not gonna close out the door.
No.
It'll be fine. So I was doing a logo for someone for their business, and
Oh, okay.
I had to meet them in Tully's around 3 or 4, or not Tully's, in Keogh's in Kinvara around 3ish, I think. And then I got there, we kind of looked over the logo and stuff, and then my buddy Bomber was in there. He's like, "I'm in here now." I was like, "Oh well, I guess I'm having a pint."
Yeah.
And so I just kind of stayed out and played some good music in Tully's later that night, because there was, like, I guess sort of like they call it a bluegrass jam, but it wasn't really bluegrass. It was kind of, you know, singer-songwriter, writery stuff, Americana kind of music. And so I said, that suits me down on the ground. Got the banjo, played a few songs. It was great.
Oh,
crack.
did you know?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Jesus, you're a copus mentis to be able to do that.
The what?
I was
Yeah.
worse for wear on Monday.
Sure, I drove back from Dingle, like, I was fine.
Fuck that.
No problems.
No, I was all right getting back, but it's when I'm actually officially hungover, you know, at about 8 o'clock that night. I didn't sleep at all Sunday
Really?
night, like, at all. No.
Oh, wow.
After a session that heavy, I'm just like, I'm good for nothing.
Wow.
And then sure, I was back in
That's
to work
interesting, because,
Tuesday
like,
morning.
I was bad, because it was 2 nights in a row that we were down there. The Saturday, so we were down there Friday, Saturday, and we left Sunday. The Saturday, I wasn't right until around 5.
Yeah, you didn't appear till late.
And then, but like after that, I was fine. And the next day, for some reason, I was grand. But generally, if I have a hangover, it's because I don't get enough sleep, and I just have to kind of sleep it off, or just really do as little as possible until about 7 or 8 that night. That's generally when I'm fine again.
Yeah, there was loads of people like, oh, it was worse the first night than it was the second night. I was like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to be hearing that.
But it was a great stag, and Dingle was the pubs are grand there.
Yeah.
I was very, very pleasantly surprised with it. Like, the last time I was in Dingle was in the summer, and I was with a group of people that we weren't really going to the pub that much. In fact, I'm trying to think if we went to the pub once.
What did you do then?
We were outside, kind of down the slipway in the harbour, playing tunes, and just kind of we didn't have a lot of money, so
Okay.
pub drinking was kind of out of the question.
Okay.
So we're doing a lot of outdoor stuff, and it was the time of year that you could do
Ah, yeah, I
outdoor kind of, woo, playing music, having cans down the slipway,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of stuff, But it was good crack.
Who were you with? Hippies.
Huh?
Hippies.
No, hippies is too strong a word, I'd say. No, they're not hippies. Just buddies of mine,
Yeah.
But I didn't have any money at all going down there. I had to sort of by the good graces of my buddies, just sort of, float on by that way,
You
But it was-
finagled it.
finagle. We went over Connor's Pass that time, and it was summer, so you could see everything. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. It was gorgeous. This past time, this Friday, we went up. Did you do Connor Pass as well?
Yeah.
So Connor Pass is it's a way to get into Dingle. It's up a huge mountain pass, and if there's one car that doesn't know what they're doing, it's backed up either which way. It's it used to be the most dangerous road in Ireland.
Was
And
it?
people freak out. And,
Really, yeah.
Well,
I've been worse
I
roads
mean,
than that.
when you hear about Connor Pass, you're like, people go, ooh, Connor Pass, ooh, you know what I mean? And but we this past time we went up there, and there was someone who did not know what they were doing, and we were in the middle of a cloud, so you
Yeah.
couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
But
You could probably see 10 feet in front of you. I'd say.
you couldn't even see in front of you. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
crazy. And Eamon Healy was sitting next to me in the car. He came on the Stag as well, and he's petrified of heights.
He was a bit of a nervous Nelly, was he?
He did his best to not be nervous. But
Ah,
I
you
was
would be though,
I was
like-
kind of swerving into the side of the cliff and stuff, "Ooh," like this kind of shit. And but he passed with flying colors. He
Yeah.
was fine.
What you call it? Yeah, we were going up and Ger was driving. He was just like, I'm not nervous at all.
Jer is your best man.
Yeah, my best man. And that was on the flat bit. Once we got up there and he had to reverse back a bit
Yeah,
because, some of the locals wouldn't reverse for you, whatever.
Yeah.
You know that, boo, lads.
Woo!
Hoo!
Yeah.
Uh,
Was
But he
there
was
good
like,
lads up there?
fuck's that? Yeah, there was one cuntish fella, all right. But, and sure, one lad on the way up was just like, have we reached the pass yet? I was like, no, when it's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a gorgeous way to come into the town, actually.
I mean, it's nicer when you can actually see what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
But it is, yeah. It's I think it's like 5 minutes quicker as well. But it's great.
Yeah, we stayed down there in the camper van actually for a week, me and Chloe.
Yeah.
And we just did the peninsula. And it's a gorgeous part of the world.
And that
like, you
pizza
know.
place was great that we ate at. What was the name of it?
Blue Zone.
Blue Zone. I couldn't believe it. It was phenomenal.
We were a very respectable stag actually. We were in and out in 45 minutes.
Yeah, we were. It was great. And one of the guys, our buddy Cheryl, got a cheese board there.
Did he?
Because he didn't want pizza, so he's like, "Oh, I'll get the cheese board." And I was
That's
like,
where
"What
the
the fuck are you
street
doing?"
cheese
I was
came
looking
from,
at
is
him.
it?
I wanted to slap him in the face. What are you doing getting a cheese board at a pizzeria? But it came down. It got the owner of the place is like, "Oh, we have new." I don't know where he was from, so I'm not going to attempt an accent.
Yeah.
If I knew where he was from, I would attempt a poorly done accent. But he was like, "Oh, we have a new chef, so I'm not sure he's gonna be able to do the cheese board." I'm like, "What? What? You got a fucking new chef tonight, and you're not? It's a fucking cheese board."
Can't cut the cheese.
But can't cut the cheese. But he brought it down anyway. The guy who owned the place did it himself. Brought it down, and I was looking at it. And I was like, "Ooh,
And did he just get a cheeseburger? He didn't get pizza at all.
that's all. That's all Cheryl got. Just cheese board.
That's such a Cheryl thing to do. Isn't
Very
it?
Cheryl thing to do." But I was looking at the cheese board. Honestly, I'm still thinking about it. It was amazing. Cheryl let me try every single piece of cheese on it, and it was fucking gorgeous. I don't like goat's cheese, and the goat's cheese that was on it, I fucking was like in heaven with. You know what I mean? I want to go back down there just to get that cheese board.
And then he hid it in a tray somewhere in a wall, and then produced it the next day. He was just like, "Does anybody want some cheese?" And it was just like,
so that night he hit it in a wall.
"Yeah,
I did not know that
And
part
then
of
he
the
was
story.
giving us, like,
So he didn't even finish. He didn't even finish it.
no." And we had street cheese then the next day. Fucking hell!
Oh, that's brilliant.
I thought he'd just gone over to the shop. He was like, "No, that's from yesterday."
Oh my god, that's great. I remember him mentioning something like, "I hit it again. I hit it again." I was like, "You went there and got it again?" "No, it was the same one from the night before." But it was, in such a haze that I was like, "Well, okay, whatever." But yeah, good old stag weekend.
Yeah, it was fucking great. So that's kind of why we're wrapping up, because when this goes out, it'll be T-4 weeks to my wedding, and I've a shit ton of stuff to plan and sort.
Yeah, not watching any films at all. You're just doing things.
Well, yeah, but like just the weekends, like we still have to organise our honeymoon.
Yeah.
So there's like there's always bits. Like all the major stuff is done, but there's always bits.
Yeah.
You know, like, just like someone texted me there during the week, and they were like, "How do I get here from there and there?" Just like ringing up places and going.
It's in Killaloo, yeah.
Sorting buses and sorting taxis for people and all this kind of stuff. So it's just going to get hell for leather.
Is it 2 nights? Okay.
Well, it's 3 nights really.
The wedding's 3 nights.
Depends on it's up to anyone. You'll have to come one night at least, the day of. But have you arranged yourself?
Yeah, I'm all arranged.
Okay, good.
Yep. This place, Airbnb.
Nice.
So that's all good and ready, and it should be a great weekend.
It should be a great weekend.
Do I have anything going on? I don't know.
I can't wait to just get to the day.
Yeah.
Or the day before even. That means everything's just done.
Mm-hmm.
Just every fucking second spare minute we have at the minute, it's just like,
yeah,
has this been done? And then, like, as my mother just rang me there, just probably to talk about some,
Yeah, just something like, yeah, exactly. But fucking, I see that with everyone that I mean, I'm not married. I never, like, have been in the situation where I was about to get married. But you just see that it's like, it's a year of just like, oh, Jesus. And then it happens. And then it's the happiest day of your life.
There
and
you
then
go.
it's all downhill from there. So it's just a year of like, fuck this shit. And then one day of, yeah. And then, so that's marriage, isn't it?
Well, I'm looking forward to there being the whole. I was saying to Chloe, I can't wait till we're like man and wife, and she was like, no, man and doctor.
Oh,
Man and doctor, bitch.
well, she's a doctor, yeah.
She's a doctor, so I have to play my cards right there,
Yeah,
But,
well, you're gonna have to get a doctorate too.
Yeah.
You can get one of those online.
Yeah. Doctor of what? Carrots.
Of anything. Like you can pay like $20 and
Doctorate of
and
crisps.
get a doctorate.
Um,
I'm definitely gonna do that when Healy, the day that he gets his doctorate, I'm gonna go online and
he's doing a
register.
PhD at the minute, isn't
Maybe, I don't know.
he? He is, yeah.
Is he? Does he get a doctorate through that?
Yeah.
Well, then the day that he gets it, I'm going online and getting my own doctorate so I can call myself Dr. Lavin.
Yeah, he'd love that.
Yeah, I'm present him and like because I'm gonna go there to his, the whole. Is it a graduation? What is it? Is this recording?
Yeah, it would be a graduation. Yeah, and it is
I'm
recording.
gonna go there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go there with my certificate printed out of my doctorate, just to show him up.
Yeah. My mom rang me fucking yesterday, and she was just like, "Oh, and how's everything going?" I was like, "I'm so fucking sick of it now."
Yeah.
Don't say that. Don't say that now. It'll be the best day of your life. But like 2 weeks ago, I was trying to convince her, "Oh, it'll be great" or whatever, and she was just like, "Well, I'll be very sad. It'll be a very sad day for me."
Why?
I was just like, "Because I'll be gone.
Because you'll be gone.
I'll be officially, not her baby anymore."
When's the last time you seen her anyway?
Well, I see her all the time, but like
Yeah.
it's just like it's officially. I've officially flown the nest. Then
Oh, sure. I suppose.
I'm the youngest.
Oh, you're the youngest.
I'm the
oh,
best.
yeah.
The best one. So once the best one is gone, like she only has the leftovers.
A terrible television show.
Huh?
The Leftovers.
Terrible TV show.
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
I haven't seen it.
Well, the lads loved.
So was it good?
Yeah, some of the lads were like, "Oh God, it's one of the best things ever."
Oh, right. Okay, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like for some reason I thought it was some like Christian like revelation kind of end times show.
Yeah.
And it's not that.
I think it is, but it's just done well.
Okay.
I haven't seen it, but I know 2 friends whose
Okay.
taste I respect, and they were just like, "Yeah, it's really good."
Well, I generally HBO, and it is HBO, isn't it? Generally, they do a great job.
Yeah, I think it is. I think is it Frank Darabont as well?
Who?
Is he the guy that did Shawshank Redemption?
Oh, really? Okay.
I think maybe he definitely did the first 2 seasons of Walking Dead, the ones that were really good.
Yeah.
Before it went downhill.
I lost interest halfway through the first season. Yeah, I wasn't. Walking Dead was never my thing.
Have you watched Last of Us yet?
I'm watching that at the minute. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that.
Mm.
And I know it's just there's only so many things you can do with zombie kind of like zombie genre stuff, but I find that they're doing it well in Last of Us. And there's nothing really like subverting expectation for me. I could pretty much guarantee what's gonna happen, but at the same time, it's well-made television. I'm happy with it, and I do watch it when it comes out.
Yeah,
you know?
mushrooms are terrifying. You know.
They are.
You know?
I mean, it's never gonna happen, but
How do you know?
because they, think about how many millions of years it took for cordyceps mushrooms to even adapt to be able to use insects, right? And how completely different they are to our physiology. It would take so long for them to try to adapt to the human body. It wouldn't just be a quick jump. You know what I mean?
But I could definitely see in say 500,000 years or something like that.
Where are you pulling that number out of?
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Giant mushrooms, like, you know, but you say, you know, a couple of million years ago, like giant.
I'm pulling that number out of my fucking hole.
Giant trees used to be, you know, the main species on the planet, and they covered most of the landmass on the Earth. You know, you could see, you know, that's the way evolution works, isn't it? It's just certain species at a certain time, they're the top dogs.
Yeah.
And like, you know, whatever humanity would end up being, you know, it could be just a pile of ash in the corner.
Yeah.
You could see something on a microbe level adapting to that and growing and, you know, just developing. I don't think they'll be chasing people around with AK-47s or whatever. But
No.
like, you know, I could see mushrooms being on top at some point.
Yeah.
Probably be insects next,
Yeah.
I'd say, in my head.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm not going to speculate.
Why not?
Because it's fruitless. It's unless you're like
It'll
heavy expert in these things. It's just fruitless fucking like using what little tiny knowledge you have of the past million years and then what's coming in the next million years, and then just kind of like picking little things out. And for me anyway, it's just like it's I guess it's an interesting what do you call it, like exercise.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like my opinion on that is worth a speck of dust.
Yeah, you could take
Even my opinion on Marlon Brando is a speck of dust. Do you know what I mean? And I fucking love Marlon Brando. But you know, it's just I guess we have a podcast, and I guess we are just talking into microphones, and people are listening to it. So yeah, fuck it. All right, mushrooms.
You know, in a million years, it could be like, you know, fucking Kit Kats or you know, whatever.
By the way, the orange Kit Kat's good. The limited time orange Kit Kat.
Yeah. Orange chocolate. I'm not, you know, Terry's chocolate orange.
I
That's
mean,
the only
yeah.
one for me.
That's
really.
always. You don't like it?
No, I like Terry's chocolate
Yeah, I
orange.
fucking love them. I love them. Terry chocolate. I like the bit in the middle. That's not the segments. You know that one?
Oh yeah,
I like eating that part.
the special bit in the middle.
It's the bit when you crack it down and all the segments fall off. It's that fucking one in the middle.
So even if we circle around a tiny bit to the fact it's the last episode of the podcast, how was it for you?
It was great.
Did you
crack.
like it?
Absolutely. It's interesting interviewing people, because it's not something that comes naturally. It's kind of, you have to really develop it. And I've myself, it's still kind of, I've gotten a little more comfortable. But it's definitely like it's you know, it's gonna take a lot of time to kind of get really comfortable with it, and actually to pull things out of people that are like really just distills their character down, you know, because I'm able to do that with paintings. I'm like, when I do portraits of people, I try to get their character distilled through the portrait, if that makes sense. And I think when you're interviewing someone, you're kind of trying to do the same thing. You know, you're trying to get some of their character on the page. And so it's a great learning experience, you know. And thankfully we've had very interesting people on the show as well.
Yeah, I think we've done all right for a clientele in the first season.
Yeah.
Especially because, geez, how long were we trying to get the fucking thing going?
Like
and then
2
people
years.
were very gracious with their time to actually help us out with
Was
the
it
first
2
season.
years?
Jesus,
Did you want to start this before the pandemic?
I can't remember.
I don't remember either.
the pandemic seemed like it lasted for so long that
Yeah.
it's hard to really put a. I think we had initial conversations when I was house sitting another house, and I was like, "Oh, we should do it like this, whatever." And I was living in Salt Hill at the time, and that was definitely pandemic times. See, we didn't even see each other. We didn't see each
Salt
other for
Hill.
about 2 years, year and a half,
Where were you in
maybe.
Salt Hill? I don't remember that house.
Hmm.
Was I there?
No, we were never in that house.
Okay.
See,
Yeah.
took so long. But yeah, it was great once we got Eamon. Eamon was our first guy.
Yep.
And once that happened, lockdown kind of subsided. And then we got Mark, and then we got Rab, and we got so many other people that came and joined us. It was great. Like, you know.
It was a wonderful cast of characters, and thankfully Galway has a never-ending stream of them. So, Claire also. Have we interviewed anyone from? Have we interviewed anyone who's living outside of County Galway so far? I forget. I don't think we have. I think everyone we interviewed is living. Oh well, Eamon's living in Dublin, but he's from County Galway.
Yeah, where's all Emer's from Galway as well.
Yeah, I know Rab's from Scotland, but he lives in Galway.
Yeah. Or Martisha.
Yeah, but she lives in Galway. So I think
at the moment, I see when I'm looking at her Instagram there, she seems to be hopping all over the
Oh,
place
she-
at the minute. So I don't know where the hell she is now at the minute. And Bip's from North California, but he's here a long time. So.
Yes, but so it'll be interesting to kind of start branching out.
Yeah.
Like, you know, people living in Clare, people living in Mayo, people living in...
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Even though we have
Mark's from Mayo.
He's from Mayo, but he's living in Galway.
Galway.
So it'll be interesting to start kind of branching out, and then kind of trying recording in different places, you
Yeah.
know. It'll be fun recording in a pub, you know, in a Shnug, in a pub. That kind of
It'd be
stuff.
nice to take it on the road a bit
Exactly.
in the summertime.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So we have our fingers in a few pies, and thankfully, thanks to the public, they've been very kind and actually listened to the first season, which is great, and followed us on Instagram and on Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that, and it's actually growing. And surprise, surprise, our little baby has actually got little baby wings. So
Baby wings.
you know, whatever.
Like making a cherub.
Why not? Why
I
not?
guess so.
You know,
All right, well, the cherub's flown.
the cherub is
Flown the coop.
So we're going to be doing a season 2, and maybe something else in between. We never know.
Absolutely.
Once we know more, we will let you know more. But as it stands, this is the last episode. This should be going out around early March, and you'll probably see us back in, I'd say, May.
See ya in May, fuckers.
Yeah, I'll be back from Thailand, nice and tanned.
You're going to Thailand?
Yeah.
How long are you going for? 2 weeks?
2 weeks anyway, at least.
Ah, lovely. You'll have a great time. I've never been, but you'll have a great time.
Well, hopefully, if we can get the honeymoon sorted this weekend, we will be going.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll be going to Cavan. You know, who knows?
To Cavan?
Yeah.
You wouldn't go to Cavan on your honeymoon.
The Thailand.
Even if it was
Thailand
only
of Ireland.
the only thing you can afford, you wouldn't go there on your honeymoon.
Yeah, we have to get outside Europe anyway.
Yeah, I think so.
Chloe's like, it has to be somewhere that we wouldn't normally go, and you wouldn't go just on a normal summer holiday. So, you know.
I like people go to New Zealand and shit. But I think it's good to kind of get out of your comfort zone.
I don't like. Including the wedding itself, I've booked off like 3.5 weeks.
Okay.
And it's a lot of traveling to get to New Zealand.
Wait, so you're going right from the wedding on your honeymoon?
No, we'll come back here.
Come
for
back
2
here
days. Fucking
2 days and then on the honeymoon?
Yeah.
Is that common?
I don't know. Yeah, I'd say some people take some time to compress
Yeah.
or decompress.
I mean, I like if it was me, I'd like spend like 5-6 days just doing nothing
Yeah.
and then fucking off somewhere. You know.
But I only have X amount of days off work, you know, so
Yeah.
I have to.
Yeah.
I have to.
I
use
forget
them
that people
wisely.
like have to do things. You
Yeah,
know?
they have their lives built around these things that they have to do that they don't want to do.
Yeah.
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 One day, maybe. Hopefully not.
Yeah. Well,
I can't see it on your horizon, really. Corporate lavin.
corporate.
Imagine.
Nope. No, sir. There's the reason why I'm an artist. It's the only thing I can do.
So, lads, in the meantime, check out our social media. the Shnug Podcast, the Shnug with a H. Check out the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter. Check us out on YouTube. What else do people ask? Oh, like and follow, subscribe, share, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But most importantly, thank you for all your love and support over the last couple of months. We won't be able to look into next year without anybody fucking taking an interest in us. So, Buichous.
What's the last thing you just said there?
Buichous.
Sound.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good luck, fuckers. Enjoy yourselves. We'll see you in May.
Schlangefall.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to play our theme song in full. You hear this at the beginning of the episode. This is a song called Up in the Middle, and it's written by Daniel Zazeski. It was recorded a good few years ago. I helped him arrange the song. I play banjo on it, and I sing some backing vocals in our short-lived and very unproductive band, The Onion Poets. But this one thing came out of it, and I love it. You know,
I can honestly say it's one of my favorite songs ever.
That's brilliant.
I love hearing it. I love singing along with it.
That's great. Good. Well, so yeah. So, all right, guys, this is the song Up in the Middle. Danny Zazeski, thank you so much for everything. Love you, buddy. And let's listen.